Praise the Lord. Good morning. All logged in. Well, I've been logged in since around 5:15 a.m. and just working away like a busy little beaver. You know when you don't know when you're in a relationship or marriage with someone who won't change, just years and years of abuse, horrible mouth, horrible mind, horrible reaction, overreaction. Got excuses for the behavior. You knew I was like this when you met me. I'm just ornery. And having excuses for everything, but no change. And unfortunately, a lot of people have married people according to their look, or where sometimes even where they met a man. And my mom and dad and my grandparents had an old saying, meet their heart first, mind, not their face. If you meet a person's heart first, you're not going to be concerned about how they look. But oftentimes we meet pretty or handsome people. They be trying to be pretty mean, pretty nasty, pretty disrespectful as I leave this alone. And what I'm getting is that a lot of people, not insects, not reptiles, not amphibians, prepare that other person, although it might take years to manifest itself, to leave them as I leave this alone. A lot of people prepare that man, that woman, that husband, that wife, soon to be ex-husband, ex-wife, soon to be estranged, separated, divorced, to just leave you alone as I leave this alone. A lot of people prepare people to leave them because of how they treat, talk, behave, conduct themselves, all in one ball of wax. And then what gets me is that said person that's being left will crocodile tear, harass, stalk, threat, make threats, threaten, do everything they can to try to make or cause this person against their own free will to come back to them. Ain't nobody gonna want you. You got a master's. It ain't worth nothing. I've always taken care of you. Ain't nobody gonna take care of you. Let's stay together for the children. And look at what you're teaching the children. Disrespecting mommy, disrespecting daddy, disrespecting marriage, disrespecting one another, disrespecting the household, showing your children how to tear up the peace in the household, showing the children how to fight dirty, showing the children how to cuss, showing the children how to not treat one another properly. As I leave this alone, a lot of men, a lot of women are preparing that good man, that great woman, to leave them. And then you got the nerve to cry. Why not try? You'll cry, but you won't try. As I leave this alone. But yes, a lot of men, a lot of women, a lot of women, a lot of men, a lot of husbands, a lot of wives have prepared themselves to have that EX in front of their name. Ex-husband, ex-wife. I mean, to be a good man, a good woman, a good husband, good wife, you got to put the word good in front of it. But unfortunately, EX is coming to a lot of people's life as I leave this alone. She been asking you for how many years to stop cussing out and calling her names, and how many years to stop being bigoted, racist, and showing out in public. She can't take you nowhere. He can't take you nowhere. He can't take you any place. He can't take you anywho as I leave this beat. But a lot of people, it might take 10, 12, 15, 16, 20, 30, 35 years, all that time arguing. You're supposed to fight and protect one another. You're supposed to fight. You're supposed to hustle and struggle, or I call it hustling and struggling, or strussling. You hugging and strussling. You're supposed to get to the finish line together. You're not supposed to finish one another off as I leave this alone. But how many men, how many years, how many women, how many years, how many wives, how many husbands are you going to run through? How many people have you wiped your mouth with and thrown over your shoulder only to go grab somebody else and treat them the exact same way? You got the same repertoire as I leave this alone. You got the same reputation as I leave this alone. You got the same horrible marital resume as I leave this alone. How many people are preparing that good man, preparing that good woman, preparing that great man, preparing that great woman for the great escape. They can't do it no more. I want my life back. I want my peace back. I want someone I need someone who's compatible with me, not someone just of the opposite sex, same sex, or whatever the case may be. You need someone that you are compatible with. But if you competing and fighting all the time trying to get to the promised land, and Moses didn't get to the promised land because of the company that he had in his presence. The company, not that he kept, but the company he was trying to get to the promised land. And he saw the promised land, but he didn't even enter over into it. As I leave this alone. But we must understand, it's destiny or company. You might not reach your destination because of your companion or companionship. It's destiny or company. I choose my own destiny over some company. You have to get to the finish line together, or you won't finish it all together. As I leave this alone. But how many people, how many of you have prepared that man or woman? You don't even know they got this plan going until they're gone. You're gonna come home one day, and I love this commercial. It says, "Shop the Great Escape," and they're gonna be in Shop the Great Escape, and they have left you because of your many years of abuse, mouth, disrespect, and you got the nerve to cry and threaten and try to make somebody be with you and force somebody to be with you once they file for divorce, or once they leave you or move in with their parents or get their own place or whatever the case may be. Take your life back. I'm not advocating divorce or anything, but take your life back. Don't take your life. Don't let no one else take your life or take over your life. God gives us a free will. Shop the Great Escape, I guess, as I leave this alone. But how many people are preparing that man or woman to leave them and they don't even know it? Message. Peace.